As dawn touches Yellowstone, the world holds its breath. Time slows, and mists curl above the earth, veiling the land in gentle mystery. In this silence, there is reverence, a living tapestry unfurling anew each day. Bison shift in the grass, wolves slip through shadowed thickets, and elk lift their heads to the light. The wild heart of Yellowstone beats softly now, but soon the day will quicken. This is their story. Yellowstone's landscape is alive, painted with earth and sky, shifting and enduring through time. Geysers erupt like ancient dragons, while mud pots bubble restlessly beneath the surface. Forests stand tall, shaped by wind and time. Autumn paints the hills gold. Winter cloaks the land in silence. Every creature is a thread in Yellowstone's wild tapestry, woven by survival, bound by the land. As the mist lifts, bison move through the early light. Ancient giants of Yellowstone, their dark shapes rising from the grass like living shadows. Each breath hangs in the air, a cloud of warmth on the cool morning, vanishing in a heartbeat. They travel together, following trails etched by generations, hooves marking time. In the hush of early day, life feels eternal, yet Yellowstone is a land of change. In the tangled shadows, wolves awaken, eyes shining with intelligence and hunger. They move like whispers, silent and invisible, until they choose to be seen. The pack is family, bound by blood and need. The hunt is a ritual, patient, precise, and perilous. The chase begins, a flash of speed and strength. For every victory, there is struggle. For every meal, there is risk. Survival is hard won, claimed by courage, cunning, and the pack's unbreakable bond. Elk graze in open meadows, antlers catching dawn's first light. They move with quiet grace, always alert. Danger is never far. Wolves, bears, or winter's sudden return. The herd finds strength in numbers, but each elk must be ready to run, to fight, to survive. In Yellowstone, the elk's vigil never ends. They are survivors, shaped by hardship and hope. Winter arrives with a silence that settles deep. Snow falls in thick blankets, smothering sound and colour. The air grows thin and sharp, biting at exposed skin and fur. For the creatures of Yellowstone, this is the hardest test. A season of hunger, cold, and relentless challenge. Bison scrape the icy ground with heavy heads, searching for buried grass. Wolves grow lean, their hunts more desperate as prey becomes scarce. Elk gather in sheltered valleys, huddling close for warmth and safety. Every animal feels the weight of winter. Every day a gamble between survival and surrender. Yet even in the grip of frost, life persists. A fox leaps high, diving for hidden mice beneath the snow. Ravens circle above, searching for what others have lost. The sun is weak, the nights long, but the will to live burns undiminished. Each breath is a victory, each heartbeat a defiance of the cold. Yellowstone in winter is both beautiful and brutal. The land demands respect and resilience. Only the strongest, the wisest, and the luckiest endure until the sun returns. Every day in Yellowstone is a dance, a careful, unending ritual between predator and prey. The chase is not cruel. It is ancient, necessary, and filled with meaning. Wolves track the herd, reading every sign. Elk and bison move with purpose, wary but determined to feed and protect their young. This dance is older than memory, written in every muscle and bone. Sometimes the hunt ends in success. The wolves eat, their howls echoing across the hills. Other times, the prey escapes, and the chase begins anew. There is no victory without risk, no survival without loss. Each encounter leaves its mark on the land, on the animals, on the very spirit of the wild. Birds of prey circle above, eyes sharp for movement below. Coyotes test the edges of the wolf's territory, hoping for scraps. Bears wake from restless sleep, drawn by the scent of opportunity. The balance of life and death holds firm, shaped by need and chance. In Yellowstone, this ancient ritual never ends. It is the heartbeat of the wild. Every life is precious. Every moment is a story, told in silence, written on the wind. As the day fades, shadows grow long across the valley. The wild grows quiet, but the story continues. Some lives end, claimed by hunger, by cold, by the unyielding hand of fate. Yet even loss is part of the eternal cycle. What falls feeds what remains. Each death is honored by the land itself, woven into the fabric of Yellowstone's wild heart. New life waits in hidden places. Beneath the snow, seeds rest, ready to bloom when the earth warms. Calves and pups, born in spring, will one day take their first steps into the unknown. The chain of life is never broken. Each generation learns from the land, from the struggles and triumphs of those who came before. The air holds a quiet promise. Tomorrow will come. The sun will rise again, and the wild will endure. The wisdom of Yellowstone is written in the turning of seasons, the patience of rivers, the courage of every creature that calls this place home. In this fading light, there is peace. The wild heart of Yellowstone beats on, in sorrow and in hope, in endings and in beginnings. Twilight settles gently over Yellowstone. The air is filled with gold and violet, the hush of evening wrapping the land in quiet wonder. Every creature finds rest, some curled in sheltered dens, others standing vigilant beneath the star-pricked sky. The world feels sacred, as if touched by something greater than all who dwell within. We are witnesses to this ancient story. In every struggle, every triumph, there is wisdom, a reminder of what it means to endure, to belong, to live with respect for the wild. Yellowstone teaches us that survival is both hard and beautiful, that every life is woven into a greater whole. In the silence, we feel gratitude for the bison's strength, the wolf's resolve, the elk's endurance, for the rivers that never cease, the forests that shelter life unseen, for the chance to see, to listen, and to understand, if only for a moment, the power and mystery of the wild. As night falls, the story continues, unseen, untamed, and everlasting. Yellowstone's wild heart beats on, and we, in our quiet reverence, are forever changed.